live streaming isn't available right now. We'll have to see about it. Oh, okay, no, it came there. Let's put on some music, by the way. Just really quick. Here we go. Oh, it's so cold in here. Oh, hey, Mr. Fudge. I think you're new. I haven't seen you before. At least I don't remember. Doing pretty good. I thought I might do some PvP today. So I've gotten my Survival Hunter, which has a very low item level. So the PvP practice I'm going to be doing today is just going to be random skirmishes. And it's just to sort of get the hang of Survival Hunter. So it's not really, I'm not expecting to win all these fights. I'm just expecting to learn from them one at a time. But besides that, I'm doing quite good. I've been auctioneering quite a bit, and I've had a lot of success with it. Just to... Oh, thank you. The PHP or PvP tutorials? Probably PHP. So you're from the other channel then. I hope you enjoyed them. Get a lot of people that come in from the other channel from time to time. It's fun to see how, you know, people, even though they might not be interested in this game, they just like sort of pop in and say hi. To just sort of show, like, I've been trying to do gold farming on this character here. I've been doing skinning. I've been doing leather working with this person, or with this, what do you call it, character. And I started out with, I think, just maybe a couple of thousand gold. And I'm at 40,000 gold now. And this is within 4 days, I think, 3 days maybe. So it's very possible to make gold using these characters. And I've been doing very little farming. This is so weird, like watching these Culturans next to each other. So this is a Death Knight and that's a Death Knight. Totally different ways to dress themselves. Can you give me gold, please? Somebody is out begging for gold. It's kind of seen as a rude thing in this game to just stand out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. So I'm queued up for PvP right now. And I should be queued up anytime now. I've been trying to sort of set up my weak aura, since I do need some extra assistance when I do like very intense stuff with characters. I always have a weak aura set up so I can see, you know, information on screen. So just to sort of show what I've set up here, I can go over to the target dummy and just hit it for a little bit. I've been trying to, like, I want to see what I can use when it comes to abilities, because I always had to look down and I was confused, and, you know, like what did I have? And I can actually tell it's missing some information here, which I am supposed to see. So that needs fixing. Huh. That's odd. Supposed to be seeing those three. Because otherwise I don't know. It says here I'm supposed to see it. Oh, hey, Gibogas. Huh. Why is it not showing the freezing trap? Is it just, did it just glitch out for a second there, or? Hunter, survival, in combat. No, it should be showing. I think it was just a glitch. Am I alone here? I mean, you know, I'm low item level, so you know, at least I'm not gonna be screwing it up for anyone if I'm alone. I don't even know what is currently an average item level. I think it's around, like, some people have said it's around 460, and I'm like, seems quite high. But you know, then again, we did just get to a new patch, so probably. You can do some amazing stuff with Survival Hunter if you know how to play it well, which is why I want to, yeah, I am solo. He's much higher item level than me, he's much higher item level than me. Great. Got a Death Knight, we got a Priest. Yeah, Master Spell, yeah. Let's try this. Up. Are you gonna stun me? Okay, let's try this. Is he gonna let me solo fight him? It seems like it. I mean, I'm not gonna win, obviously. But it would be fun to do just a little bit of damage. I mean, I did quite okay, I think. Solo them easy. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. If it wasn't because I had 100,000 health less than both of them, then maybe. Try again. It definitely helped a lot that I had my visuals up on screen, because I didn't have that before. Like, before I started the stream here, I tried to do a little bit of PvP. Something in the air there. And I just, like, there's a rotation. I never really did the rotation. I just, like, spammed the same 2 spells all the time, because I was overwhelmed with what happened on screen, and because when you're trying to, like, do something you're not used to, it's very hard to, like, focus on rotation. So having the cues on screen helps a lot, I think. Yeah, I tried with a fire mage at 220k health, which 200k difference sucks. Yeah, it's mainly just like rotation practice when you have that low health. The same thing with me here. It does make a big difference. Like, people will say that, well, you know, it's about skills, and, well, no. If you have high item level, it takes a lot less skill to win. So, but you know, like I said, it's not to win. I'm doing these PvP rounds. It's to practice. I just need to get the rotation in. And still, for some reason, I don't have my... I'm supposed to be able to see if I have my traps up, but they're not showing. Now they're showing. For some odd reason. And then when they count down, do they still show? Is this set up to only show in cooldown? Because that is not how it's supposed to work. Yeah, it is. Okay. Action usable. Here we go. So there was a reason. And then I forgot the name of it. Come on. Oh, alternate power. Action usable. I clicked something wrong. There we go. Let me just double check the other one. Yeah. Okay, now it should show. There we go. Okay, it should be queued up anytime now. So basically, I've set up my burst rotation at the center of my mouse button, and then I put up, you know, the other 2 rotations, like the starter and the I don't know what you would call it, like some special spells on the other side. Yeah, he has good item level compared to me. I also have a lot of utilities as a hunter. Like, there's very few classes in the game that I've actually noticed that once you set up your spells, there's not room for all the spells. With the hunter, there's no room. And I think that's pretty crazy. Okay, so the priest has 420. What does he have? 543. All right. Oh, he banished me. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna banish you then. Oh yeah, he trinketed. Nice. Yeah. He's so dead. At least it did more damage than the other guy. And I wasn't really panicking. I think I think I did better than I did before the weak aura. Yeah, I had to make extra bars just for hunter. It's crazy, like there's so many, like, just the pet commands that you need to set up. Like, it's crazy how much there is. Then you have to be able to, like, switch pet if you see you're up against somebody who maybe, you know, doesn't really need to have reduced healing cast on them. You have to pull up a different pet or something in the middle of battle. You have so many utilities. And the cool thing about Survival Hunter, I think, is that, you know, maybe not in 2v2, but at least when it comes to 1v1, you have certain abilities that are just, like, really awesome. Like, you can jump back into camouflage at some point if you freeze trap them and get some distance. That's basically just a free instant, you know, heal yourself back up to full health spell, just like the rogue has. But you have to set it up. Like, you can't just use it. You have to actually have their opponent trapped somehow. So probably the best thing to do would be to use the tracker's net first. It's going to root him for 6 seconds and then see if he trinkets out of it. If not, then maybe use the stun. If not, then use the freezing trap. So there's a couple of different ways to set things up here. And it's just going to completely reset the fight, which is nice. As BM, I mostly just use Spectral Beast for the healing, unless it's versus a healer. Oh, you mean the Spirit Beasts? They are pretty OP. Like, if you go Beastmaster, you want to go Spirit Beasts. They do so much passive healing. Well, not passive healing. They actively heal you, but you don't have to tell them to. They just do it, which is awesome. The key thing here is to, like, sort of try and split up your abilities in your mind. So I do actually have Primal Rage with this beast here, which is going to increase, you know, our haste for 30% for 40 seconds. So I should probably use that at the beginning. Got it on macro just in case, also allowing to heal friendlies. I do that too. I actually have a macro in here. This one. I think. No, not that one. I used to have one. I think I still do. It's one for healing like a teammate or something. Is that the one? It might be that one. I don't know. Can't see it there. Okay, so it should be queued up anytime now. We're 1 minute overtime. The liar. 1.5 minute overtime. Come on. Want to get in. I'm okay with losing. I just want to practice. Did I sell something in the auction house meanwhile? I did. 9 gold. See, the thing is, I also have some parachutes or like goblin glider kits, but I don't know where should I put it because there's no room for them. I could just sort of go down there and replace it with that one. I will have the long neck within long. You see, I have a secret. I've been saving up gold. I'm almost at 40,000. Yeah, it's gonna be mine before Shadowlands comes out. The thing is, I've actually looked into gold making. I've managed to make a decent amount of gold at start of BFA, but I haven't made any since. How did you make it? Because what I've been doing is I've figured out what people what is the most lucrative way of gathering stuff. And then I've been doing that for maybe like an hour. It earns you about 10,000 gold or so. And then I sell it, but I don't sell it at the price that you like the current price. I sell it a little bit above that. And then it still sells. So you know how prices go up and down at the auction house? It's because people who just goes in and just post it at whatever the normal price is right now, they miss out on gold. Made 1.5 million in 3 days. Oh, that's crazy. And here I'm talking about earning 10,000 in 1 hour. I don't even know where to start if I had to start grinding for Bind Equips, because I've noticed that a lot of the stuff that I gather and try to sell in the auction house, it doesn't actually sell. So I don't know if you're just supposed to, you know, gather, like farm one specific piece of gear, and then even if you get it, if it takes you days or maybe months to sell it, because you have to find a buyer. What are we fighting here? Mage and warrior. Awesome. Warrior has insane health. Mage, yes! Okay, the mage is definitely dead. Okay. That's quick. Oh, he triggered it. Nice. And he has full health. Where's the mage? There he is. Oh my god. Stop it. Don't panic. Don't panic. Oh, I threw the tracker's net at the wrong one. Oh, no. Okay, well, one of them is dead. So now we have a druid versus a warrior. The druid is going to win, obviously. Oh, he's eating. Yeah, don't do that. I mean, it was like 355 item level early BFA, so pretty much highest item level. Most pieces sold between 200 and 400k. Mount was about 500 when I sold it. Yeah, the warrior's gonna get kited. He doesn't stand a chance. Oh. Oh no, no, don't do that. I don't want to re-queue. I think that was the first one I actually won. Not because of me, but because of my teammate. Yeah, he did carry hard. I barely did anything. The thing is, as a survival hunter, you have to be very good at controlling the fight between you and the opponent. And I have a really hard time doing that. And that's what I need to do better. And even just now, like I forgot the rotation completely. Wasting my freezing traps is also something I shouldn't do. I should keep them on hold. I should probably start by slowing my opponents and then freeze trapping them. Because if they trinket out of it, they're gonna be like slow at trying to kite me down. So that would be a good way to get into stealth again and reset. So like if I'm up fighting against someone, I would slow them. 15 seconds, freeze trap. Kite away. And if he triggers out of it, he's gonna be like not catching up to me. So I think that would be a good way to do things. The hard thing is that if I apply poison to my opponent, my freezing trap is going to get just like nullified. So I have to be careful about which dots I put up on my opponent. I think that's also why you don't want to have the, if you go to talent, Bloodseeker is supposed to be a good talent. But the thing about Bloodseeker is that it applies a dot. So I can pretty much only Mongoose Fury or Mongoose Bite if I want to do any sort of kiting that requires freezing traps. Which is why I think Murder of Crows is better. Isn't there a glyph for the freezing trap that removes all dots? I don't think you can do any, I think it's all cosmetics when you do glyphs. Maybe a talent. I think it might be Diamond Eyes you're talking about. Okay, so what are we up against now? Just a warrior? Oh no, there he is. Oh yeah. It just froze me. You know what, it's gonna take too long. Okay, so we root this guy. Or what do you call it? Slow him. Try to kite him away, he stuns me. It's fine. There you go. It's fine, let's go away. Of course he's slowing me as well. Oh no, he rooted me just as I was about to disengage. Well, Pit is going to take care of him, pretty much. Not even attacking it. I did actually do decent damage. I was top DPS. Awesome. And I have crap item level. It's only because I didn't get focused. If I got focused, I would have gotten destroyed. So there was a few moments there where he... I need to learn to put like ice traps under me, I think, because that might be a good way to get around things. And thank you. Or maybe the other specs just have it default. I think other specs just don't really apply dots in the same way. Survival Hunt is very dot based. You put on, like the Serpent Sting, there is Shrapnel Bomb, there is Murder of Crows. If you don't choose that one, then there's another option that's also a dot. Like it's just like very long dots. 10 seconds you can't apply freezing trap, so you have to know when to use it. Jump around more in general. I noticed that when I jump sometimes they know disengage is coming. I noticed that too, now that you pointed out. I kited away from him and then I jumped. And then he slowed me, so he definitely knew that I was gonna do that. So yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Need to like go away and then, jump around while you do it. Because then they don't know which jump is it. Is it this one? Is it this one? Or that one? And then suddenly, you disengage. What is my post haste? What are the other ones? Aspect of the eagle, aspect of the cheetah? No. Yeah, no. I think that's the best one. Oh yeah, I changed my flare. I like the blue color instead. Hmm. Let me just check if there's any sort of just like random well quest gear that I could actually have. Oh. I'll check it in here. Let's just go into regular form. There's a hands. That's actually an upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that one. Guess mastery though. That sucks. It's a pretty new character, so I don't have like insane item level on it. There's a feat. It's not better. Waist, no. That's a better trinket. At least item level wise. I don't know if it's better stat wise. I think it's supposed to have haste when you play as a survival hunter. And my stats are not set up for haste. I have critical strike and mastery, which is pretty much like if you want to play Beastmaster. Okay, I just noticed I'm alone. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Oh, there's a rogue. I didn't even see him. Apparently, I froze him. Yeah, this is a no-win situation. It's 2 against 1. Random opening interfaces for the win. I noticed that a lot of times when you, like, so far, I think almost 50% of the times I've gone in here in skirmishes, there's been a person missing from the team. Not really a lot of fun. Okay. So with that, the thing is, I would love to try out Beastmaster, but I only have a 385 rifle, whereas the weapon I have on me right now is a 430. So, because I am a bit more rehearsed in the Beastmaster than I am with survival. I'd love for like survival to be the better spec, because survival is the more fun one. I think it's more because I just in general like being a melee fighter, so I like having the sword. But I do want to say, like, of all the different ranged classes you can play in the game, I think Hunter's like the only one that I've really been able to play, because I like the Beastmaster can move around while you use the spells. You don't have to stand still and shoot off, you know, like a cannon or something. You can constantly move while you're fighting, so you can always kite, which I think is awesome. Survival is, I think, I don't really know what's better or worse compared to Beastmaster. I think Beastmaster in general, because a lot of damage comes from pets, you have a big chance to just kite around and just let your pets do the work for you. Whereas survival, you have to you know, apply dots, apply debuffs as well. You have to let your pet attack, and then once you have full focus, you move in, and then you start bursting using Mongoose Bite. And you want to just keep at it, because you get this little buff up here that increases your damage each time you use it. Then when you run out of energy, charge up energy again, and then you use Mongoose Bite again. So once it goes away, there we go, you gain distance, and you start fighting ranged again. And then you need to use your buffs as well before you go into Mongoose Bite. You're supposed to use your buff after 4 hits of Mongoose Bite, because you don't want to waste your buff on the early Mongoose Bites where the damage isn't being increased by that much. So it's very, I think it's very simple, but it's very difficult to pull off, because there's so many factors going around. Like it works perfectly on a target dummy that's not fighting back, but as soon as there's an opponent that actually stuns you, that kites you, that does, you know, whatever, suddenly becomes much tougher. And we're a minute overtime. Yeah, as soon as the stuff starts moving, you don't only have to pay attention to rotation, but placement and stuns as well. There's a lot of things that starts happening once, you know, another player gets involved. And especially when you don't know the spells like by heart when you play a certain class, it makes it even tougher, because then you like get very pressured at some point because the opponents are pressuring you, and you just forget everything. You forget all the locations of your spells, and you just don't know where to press anything. Yeah. There's a very, like, every single class has a specific cooldown rotation, so you know, you don't run out of things to use at some point. Oh, there's another hunter. Tarzan, he named his character. Guess he's a Tarzan fan. Oh, hey, Nico. He has much better item level than I do. The only thing I fucked up on my mage is starting my cooldown rotation without having any blast charges. Okay, let's go into stealth. We got a... well, he's not much high item level than me. But we might have another stealth character. Can they see where I shoot my flare from? Or does it just like appear? I like how you can see different colors for our flares. Oh, I just completely messed up his thing. Okay, so I slow him. Ah, come on. I used the wrong one. Oh no. Yeah, so he's gonna switch target now, right? Apply dots. Need to burn down his cooldowns. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. I did much more damage than him, though. That's awesome. Oh, look at that. You can see the rankings. He has so much honor level. I have the lowest here of all of them. Okay. I'd like to at some point make another Worgen character, like another class. I've been messing a bit around with it, and I'm a little bit uncertain. Should it be a warrior or should it be like a death knight? Because I want to have something to wear plates. I think a warrior might be cool. For people who don't know, during patch 8.3, I'm not really playing the current content, which is why my characters don't have high item level. I think by the time now, I would have had maybe about 460 on my characters, but I just don't really grind. Like, I don't do dungeons or anything like that, so, you know, I don't have a good item level. So I recently boosted my warrior because I couldn't be bothered catching up. Worgen make a great lock due to their mobility. Well, that is true. They do have an extra one on a 2-minute cooldown. What kind of warrior did you boost? Like what race? I'm guessing orc, if I had to guess. They make pretty good warriors. I actually tried, just to show, I tried making a trial character to see how a Worgen warrior would look like. And I think I have it here. Oh, gnome! Awesome! It's kind of one of those things where, like, I think gnomes in certain classes just look amazing. Like, for example, a warrior or a death knight. There's nothing more fun than getting killed by this little person that feels almighty, even though they don't look like it. The thing you have to be like looking out for when it comes to these classes is certain races have weapons in a very odd way on their back. If you take the male Draenei, for example, when you put 2 weapons on their back, it looks like a cross, which doesn't look good. And then other classes, it's more like a tilted one, which looks a lot better. The Worgen is kind of an in-between thing, which I think is funny. But it looks quite awesome, I think. Oh, you're about to change the Demon Hunter to a male Blood Elf? You were talking about it. I don't play for racial, I just take whatever looks the most stupid. And that's the way I do it too. Gnome with a lightsaber sword in a Jedi suit. Ha! You do, what do you call it? Star Wars roleplay if you're on a roleplay server. I do the same thing. I don't think racial should be that important. Of course, if you like playing human, then of course human would be the good way to go on the Alliance side. But other than that, you know, racials don't really matter too much. They do like 0.1% maybe, or maybe just 1% in like performance increase. Oh, Yeti, not Jedi. Gnome with a lightsaber sword in a Yeti suit. So the one from the what do you call it? The anniversary thing. I can't really judge. Does it look good with the what do you call it? Like the animations for Worgen? Looks like he has a lot of range, but that might just be the model itself. Virtual ticket, that's right. For the announcement for Shadowlands, or just BlizzCon in general. Man, he's hitting everything around him. Is it possible to buy the pajama suit, the Yeti one, in like actually like you can wear it in real life as well? I think you can. I think they set that up. I can't judge whether a warrior worgen is something that's cool. And I don't know if they have extra range. Like if I were to take a gnome warrior and do like spin attacks and stuff, would they have the same range? Because it looks like, you know, he's hitting much wider than smaller characters. My current warrior is a male void elf right now. I couldn't stand looking at the cross thing on his back with the male Draenei, so I changed it to a warrior, to a void elf. Oh yeah, sure. Because I know when it comes to like, at least I don't know if they fixed that, but in the past I know that gnomes, if they were mounted and they went across water or something, they would like, you know, actually hit the water if there was like a water puddle or something. Compared to other classes, other races. Hmm. The only thing I'm sort of bothered with when it comes to warriors is the fact that they can't really sustain themselves as well. If somebody keeps kiting them, so you need to have a way to not have them kite you all the time. What class is that? That's a warrior. Warrior is one of the few classes that I don't need to have weak auras up for. Well, maybe just like 3. As you can see, I do actually have 3 up here, because that's basically you're just spamming those spells. I might have more. We'll see. I think it looks kind of cool. Okay, so range is the same. That reminds me, I've completely spent all my what could you call it? Like I've spent all my trial characters, which I think is kind of funny. My other warrior is here. No, that's not him. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, it goes crazy far. If somebody is in stealth and they're just like close to you and you start spinning around, you can like very easily knock them out. The thing about warrior is that it feels very powerful to play. Let's change those shoulders. I've always had a really hard time with the shoulders. Like I kind of like these that I have here. Let's change it into that one. Now you can actually see if I change this one into that, you can see that the cross is kind of going like this, rather than the you know, completely widened one. Change that. Gnome had the flattened. Yeah, this one? I noticed that it's very big, bulgy characters. I don't know what the Culturans have, but like big characters like the Draenei, they definitely have, you know... why does it feel like the rotation is slow with this guy? Okay, no, it's sped up now. Man, that's crazy fast. The thing I've always found fun is to like play characters that has a more simple playstyle to it. Death Knights, for some reason, I think is very simple to play, but it's apparently one of the more complicated specs. Oh, okay. It starts slow if you don't have Rampage up. I don't even know what Rampage is. Is it Rage, you mean? Yeah, DK is like pretty simple to play if you just like get like the basic idea behind the spells. Like, you know, if you have runes, then you use these attacks. If you have runic power, then you use these attacks. But, you know, using it in a very smooth combination is what's difficult about it. Oh, the Enrage from Rampage. Oh, that one. Okay. Awesome. Let's make a vote for it. Can I do like votes and stuff? I should be able to set up like I'd like to do something interesting here. Survey. I feel like yeah, here it is. Okay, so this one. I'm gonna set up something here just for fun to see where people they stand when it comes to the stream. Go in here so I can actually see them. Next one. I can never spell Draenei. It's always a very difficult one. Go in here. One. I think I spelled that correctly without looking. Did I include gnome? I think I forgot gnome. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so how do I share this? Send. Get a link. Oh, but I can't share it, can I? Let's see if I can. I don't think I can. I don't ever play it. Frost DK. I don't think you can see what I just sent. because I set up my what do you call it, my streaming account to being able to actually see. I'm trying to make a survey to see what people they think is the best warrior race when it comes to like playing warrior, and I'm talking about appearance. I'm not talking about racials here. But I have shared a link in the chat that I don't think can be seen. But you know what? I could possibly send it in pieces. So let me do that. So we have a link. Let's shorten it. Okay, let's try and paste it in. Yeah, you should be able to click on it and then vote. There's a joke for the female Drena that goes like, why does everyone have trouble with the name of our people? It sounds just like how it's spelled. No, it does not sound the same. It sounds completely different. Okay, so, you know, it's the HTTPS and then this. I hope you can see that. Forms.gle, by the way. And then afterwards it's a / and then it's this string here. So https :// forms.gle / and then that long weird gibberish string. Okay, that's good. Let's see what people think. There's 5 responses so far. No, there's a lot of trolls in here. That's not true. Oh, okay, no. Okay. I misread it. The colors are off. The Pandaren and the Lightforged Draenei looked very similar in color. So I thought everyone was saying pandas. I'll wait a little bit. I'll wait a little bit for people to, you know, decide. Let's make a level 1 Worgen. By the way, with Worgens, let's do another survey. No. Do you like the, like this type of eyes? Or do you like the glowing ones? Personally, I feel like the glowing ones are a little bit too, fantasy, where this one is much more like lifelike. Kind of like that. Is Worgen not there? No, it's not. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put that in there. Can I edit it? Oh, I can. Okay, no, I can edit it. I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Worgen. And how to delete this one? There you go. Okay, it should be changed, I think. Hopefully. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Gotta be a Draenei. Tiny frame, massive blades. I don't know what they look like. He didn't even add Worgen. What are we doing because I was AFK? I prefer the glowing ones, the blue ones. I like the red glowy ones. Yeah, I changed it. I changed the name. It's so weird. I forget to like add Worgen. That's the one I'm sitting here looking at. Oh yeah, by the way, I used to think that was like the coolest hairstyle in the game ever for humans. And, you know, looking at the front part of the hair, not so much. It's probably like he's a virgin. That's what he looks like. Why is the two the same? Oh right, it's because it changes the Worgen model. Yeah, so this one is the better one. And then a full beard. Kind of like this one. Just no to that hair. Yeah. With being a virgin, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin, but that is the impression that I get from his hair. No, actually no. he is trying to propel women. That's what he's trying to do. He's not a virgin. He's trying to just like not be like attractive to them. Make a furry fury warrior. I was thinking that because it is Fury that I play. Propel, repel. That's the name. Repel them, propel them. Maybe with a two-handed smash attack you could. So let's see what the the Worgen women repellent. Okay, so just to like let you know about the results, because I don't think you can see it. I got 10 responses so far. 20% says gnome. 30% says mechanome. 10% says dark iron dwarf. And 30% says lightforged Draenei. And 10% void elf. Let me guess. Nico said void elf because he likes the blood elf look. And I'm going to guess that Smell All Day Sad voted for gnome. Is it multiple choice option? Can you like choose multiple? I didn't even check that. In that case, you probably also chose Mechanome. And I think Givaguz might be into... I'm gonna say he's the one person who chose Dark Iron Dwarf. And Zachary, you chose Lightforged, obviously. Oh, you can spam vote? I can't find where to vote. Oh, I linked something previously. https:// forms.gle/ and then the long weird string that I pasted in. Oh, you picked gnome. Wait, how many picked gnome? 2 people picked gnome. So, you know, oh, there's another response. 2 more responses. Hey, Bessa, you want to say hi? Okay, you know what? Just this one time, okay? This one time, I'll let you do it. Oh, you're such a big boy. If you are, you're such a big boy. See, Pheasant, now we have a problem because I can't just sit on my lap like the other 2 can. You know what? See, Pheasant, this is, you know, you always want to get up here, but you don't know what to do next. And now we have a problem because what do we do? I can't play the game like this. Right? You can see the dilemma? Alright. Oh, there's a lot of different 22 responses, so people are like, I guess, voting twice? A couple of people said dwarf. A couple of... one Worgen. A lot of people surprisingly want to play Lightforged. Yeah, people are just multi-voting. But I guess you could like choose multiple if you wanted to. There's a lot of like weird options here. Like I did not expect Worgen to be like the lowest one. Yeah, one person just keeps spamming gnome again and again and again. Okay, let's finish this guy. What could his name be? What are some good Gilnean names if we had to get some? It's rigged. Well, I did actually leave out Worgen at the beginning. One human. You could kind of say that a Worgen is human. I mean, it doesn't look human while you're fighting. That's actually, if I could change one thing about Worgens, it would be that you could switch to human form and still be able to, like, you know, fight like a human. Gnome warrior Mogs are sick. Well, with all the, you know, things going around the world right now, we don't want to get more sick. So let's just stick to something not so sick. Oh, what is, you know, there's a name generator. Let's find that one. Wow, Gilnean name generator. I love how all the Gilnean name generators are like Hendrik, Teddy, Roderick, Frederico, Raymond. They put Carol in as a male name. I don't think this one can be. I think this one's taken. Yeah, I thought so. Ravenor. Yeah, it's also used too. If you pick gnome, we'll have to look at feet all the time. Yeah, gnome won't happen. Not as a warrior. I think gnome is really more suited for a rogue if it had to be suited for something. And especially not mechanomes. I've never really been into it. It says I have maximum characters. Oh, I didn't even read what it said. Okay, well, I have to delete some then. Delete this guy. And create. I have to start over again. I created a rogue right before streaming today, just to see how it looked like. We can't do Actually, it allows me to now. I thought I was locked out for doing trial characters. Okay, so with this, warrior, skin color, let's do this one. It's a little bit more intimidating. You know what I think is weird? So you choose the brown eyes for the Worgen character, right? Then you go to human, he has blue eyes. If you do the opposite and you choose the blue eyes for the Worgen character, he has brown eyes for the human character. So apparently turning into a Worgen changes your eye color, and you can't change it. Like, that's just how it is. And that's my fiance, by the way, in the chat. We're still waiting for her ring. We thought we were going to get it 2 days ago, and then she called in and they said, well, it could easily be another week. And, you know, tears. Okay. I think we'll go for this one. I kind of like the scratches over the eye. Hairstyle. Here's the second one of these. Hair color. Kind of like, you know, if there was a gray hair color, but apparently Gilneans don't turn old, so they don't have gray as an option. Yeah, let's do a full beard. My fiance is voting gnome. I will not be playing the gnome as a warrior, I think, because I've tried it before. I tried with the Death Knight to make it into a gnome, and I thought it was really cool for about 2 weeks. And then I just felt, I don't know, not so powerful of a warrior. Ring is forever. Get a beautiful one. We did get a beautiful one. We're waiting for it to get engraved and in the right size. They don't grow old. They just die young. Yeah. Maybe the Worgen curse turns him into something. So what was the name? Ravenor. Yeah, I was gonna guess that was taken. But imagine the amount of regret you'll have if you die to a gnome. That was my idea when I created a Death Knight one. Everett. Spence. Oh, I like this one. Oh, let's see if this one's taken. It's gonna be so hard to pronounce. Gillisboog. Bessa, I completely forgot to see that you still have your, like, everything on. Sander. Warrior. And thank you. The only warrior spec that is able to look good as gnomes are protection warriors. Oh, this one. Can I please have this one? It sounds so strong. No, it's taken. Can I, No, that sounds like million. Maximil. Somebody seriously chose Maximil. Okay, so what about this one? I'm just typing in random ones that I found online. The thing is, I probably think that a lot of other people, they chose the same. Hey, Bessa. How you doing? I like this one. Let's try this one. Yeah, they seem to be all taken. Maximus, Maxwell, Maximillo. Let's try Maximillo, because I think those other two are probably taken. I did it with two L's. Because it would be Maximilo or Maximillo. Yeah, that makes sense. Maximilo. Maximilo. Now I'm in doubt. Maximilo. Maximilo. Maximilo sounds Italian. Maximilo. So it's not really like... Gilnean is like old... You know, British. Old English. Maximilo. I think Maximilo. Yeah. Let's do Maximilo. It's gonna start sounding weird if I keep saying it. One of the best starting zones in the game is the Gilnean one. I really hope that in the future, once they, I don't know, in Shadowlands maybe, make Gilneas like an actual zone again that you go to like maybe purify it of all the undead and... Well, the Worgans. Are the Worgans still a thing there? I don't know. I think it's a really cool area. Like, they spent so much time with this amazing city and it's not being used other than just for like a starting zone. It's too bad. Have I seen? Maximilo, yep, to us. What have I seen? Porgilneus and beyond. Change this to rustic. I also like how like cool it is that you don't actually turn into a worgen until later. There is actually a glitch you can do, so you can go outside the city, like glitch out of the city, and you don't get your worgen form ever. Well, I think you can fly back maybe and accept the quest line, but it's pretty cool. Like, you can be a worgen but not have the worgen appearance. A gnome warrior, and then you made one as well? Didn't you say that your rogue was going to have a partner? A gnome warrior is funny. Then I'll make one too. Oh, I didn't even see that. I don't think I'm really into like a gnome warrior. I don't think I'll ever level it up to max level though. You should make a female Gilnean then. My fiance is like totally not into furries, so he's very beautiful, Mateus, but keep your hands to yourself, dude. He's mine. Oh, good morning, beautiful. I didn't even see it. Oh, good morning. Prince Liam Greymane. Oh, is he the one that Sylvanas kills? Because I know that Glenn is like blaming Sylvanas for his death. Oh. I didn't know he was still alive. Well, it makes sense. Like when else should he have killed her? Him. She should have killed him. Okay, so salvage supplies and free up whoever is trapped. There you go. But honey, it's perfect because it looks like I'll never ever get to level anything to max level, so we would much easier follow each other's leveling. But you have your rogue. You shouldn't be focusing on a warrior as well, because what about your rogue? My fiance is trying to level a rogue, but she has such a hard time getting through Wrath of the Lich King. To be honest, I do dungeons throughout that entire expansion too, because it's a little bit too, I don't know, it's just not a lot of fun to quest there. Not when you've done it a lot of times. Yeah, I spam dungeons as well. My rogue doesn't want to be together with a dog. That's what I said. She's not really into furries. She isn't sick. Wait, what does that say? Oh my god. It's a foreign language. Something about Worgans. Yeah, just AFK at Darkmoon Fair and queue for dungeons and drink XP pots. I rarely, like, I don't think I think maybe 2 times I've actually used the buff you get from Darkmoon Fair, but like other than that, I've never really used it. Like, just like from what you can tell, every single time I've been leveling a character, I need to get reminded to send potions to my low level characters from you know, BFA. Oh, this is easy. I didn't think that these doors were going to be like this frequent. Like, have you actually seen Gilneas from above? It's huge. I seriously don't understand why they don't make this into a permanent zone. Well, it doesn't look huge here. But like, if you go... Like, there's also the outside part. Shut up. There we go. Oh, yes. 2 copper. I'm gonna get rich. I was gonna say, that's a warlock. Then I clicked on it, and then it's a priest. I always choose Outland over Northrend when I'm gonna level from 60 to 80. Doing quests there, and then queuing for dungeons at the same time as questing. Outland is like... It's supposed to be much faster for leveling, but I don't know. It looks very outdated, I think. Outland looks outdated. I can't really get into Outland and enjoy it. Oh, is that another one? Oh, he's a hunter. Okay. For my people. Come on. There you go. Oh yeah, maybe I should actually put on a heritage armor, because I do have it. There you go. Let's give another sword. It'll be Fury. I can't tell the difference between them now. There we go. That's heritage, and heritage. Nice. That priest is you? Is that you? Honey, don't look down at 2 copper. We all have to start. We all start with nothing. Yeah, that is him. Hey, Gibbleguz. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, I just put on heirlooms. Oh yeah, not heritage. Heirlooms. I keep missaying it. Like, I keep switching them around. Oh yeah, let's, if you want to, we can queue up. Might be a little bit faster. You're queued up as a healer. You're playing Discipline Priest, I'm guessing. Yeah, my fiance, she always picks up everything from everyone when she, you know, kills something. And she can't stand if you have a messy bag. Like, you see how I have like 2 holes here? Actually, no, you can't see from Bassett, but I do have 2 holes in my bag. Not really used for anything. Oh, you're Holy Priest. For leveling, that's interesting. I need to target something first. I'd like to, like, be able to speak British. I should show her my bank and bags. Both are questionable. Mine too. Okay, I did these quests already, so you can just, you know, whatever is next. You know what I'd love to be able to get from... oh yeah, I have that one too. In Shadowlands, when we get the new appearances and stuff, I'd love to be able to choose, you know, a human that doesn't have the muscle capacity of a bodybuilder. Gonna get sick. OCD is kicking in, she says. Pone. Wait, what is his driver's name? Franklin Martin. There's 2 of him. Oh, and I got charge. Awesome. I got a new ability. Oh, hey, Alk. Oh, down here. I want some flimsy human carrying the biggest swords. 18 watches, hit that like button. Oh, thank you, Alk. Promoting the stream. I always want to put on that, you know, slow ride song whenever I'm using the heritage heirloom mount, not heritage. Okay, so we have to kill Worgans here. Oh no, Franklin! You charged in with me. You do pretty good damage as Holy. Gonna be more fun leveling in Shadowlands, I think. Picking the expansion you want to level. I'm gonna choose classic every single time. Not that I'm a classic dweeb, but I don't know. There's just something cozy about not being the hero of Azeroth, but instead just being a traveler that helps people out. I don't know. There's just something nice about it. Oh wait, no, I'm done. Yeah, let's go. Unless you're not done. There you go. I think we're supposed to get into a basement now, and then we're gonna get the Worgen Curse.